Welcome to Unity of Olympia. My name is Janine Cummings, the beautiful Terry Charles. Let's lift our heart in praise. Go ahead and stand up early in the morning. When I rise, I lift my hands in praise because I'm alive. And late at night, when I lay down, I lift my heart in praise for the love I found. And I sing, nice. For the love I found. Let's do it again. Early in the morning, when I rise, I lift my hands in praise because I'm alive. And late at night, when I lay down, I lift my heart in praise for the love I found. And I sing, for the love I found, for the love I found, for the love I found. Good job. That's in your.
Okay.
There we go. All right.
All right.
Now, you guys might not have heard this in a while. Oh, Terry Charles, show us what you
And
got.
I'm gonna want you to sing along with me too. Welcome, welcome, welcome to your awakening. Another day, another way. I have come for my awakening. Another start for my heart. I have come for my awakening. Another day, another way. I have come for my awakening. Another start for my heart. I have come for my awakening. It's a new day for creation. I am at the starting line. I will dream my destination and make it mine, already mine. Another day, another way. I have come for my awakening. Another start for my heart. I have come for my awakening. Another day, another way. I have come for my awakening. Another start for my heart. I have come for my awakening. We are here for celebration. There is wisdom in our love, from our heart's imagination. Our vision now will rise above. Another day, another way. I have come for my awakening. Another start for my heart. I have come for my awakening. Another day, another way. I have come for my awakening. Another start for my heart. I have come for my finish, everyone. I have come for my awakening.
Miss Terry Charles.
Welcome to Unity. My name is Jay Showalter, and I serve as the Secretary on the Board of Trustees. If this is your first time at Unity of Olympia, or your first time back in a long time, we're glad you're here. Welcome home. We hope you enjoyed today's service and decide to come back. If you're with us today online, drop us a note in the comments and tell us where you are this morning. We're glad you can join us. At Unity, we honor all faith traditions and all paths to God. At Unity of Olympia, our purpose is to nurture lives of freedom and joy and inspire people to make a positive difference in the world. In our community, we have identified a mission that fulfills our purpose. Our mission is to provide a positive path for spiritual living. It is by walking this path together that we experience transformation and lives of freedom and joy. A member of our prayer team will lead us this morning in opening prayer. Welcome, Carol Layton.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So good to be here again. Let's open in prayer. Mother, Father, source of all life, we are so grateful that we can come together as a community and share this sacred space, this inner peace within us as a community. And we still our minds right now from any emotions or confusion or activities. We still our minds. And we open our hearts to listen to that inner voice within each one of us, that we will hear and receive and respond to that inner guidance within each one of us, that we hear the message that is meant for each one of us, either in song or in the message or a conversation or with anyone that we have today, that we can grow in spiritual understanding and follow the sacred guidance, and that most of all, that we be the light that each one of us are meant to be, first for ourselves, for our community, for our family, and for anyone our lives touch. Thank you, God. And so it is. Okay, and I guess I continue on. As Jay said, I'm Carol Layton, and I'm a member of your prayer team. And here at Unity, we believe in the positive, forgot for a minute. First time. And we believe in the positive power of affirmative prayer. It's our heart here in Unity. There are 2 prayer boxes, a small one over here, one in the back, and this is where we receive written requests. We have prayer cards and pens that if you would like to give a written request, you can go ahead and put them there after the service. Or I will be available for prayer in the back. We'll have prayer after the service with me. And those of you who are online, if you would like a prayer request, put it in the chat box and we will hold that in prayer as well. Thank you.
It's Second Sunday. Who knows what Second Sunday is?
I do.
Birthdays! All right, so we love to celebrate birthdays. I love to celebrate birthdays. So if you are having a birthday, what month is this? Oh, July. That's right. Sometimes I get to receiving and forget I'm part of the presenting. If you have a birthday in the month of July, will you please stand? And if you're unwilling, yay! Charlotte, that's fabulous. And there's a birthday and another birthday. So I want to sing happy birthday. We're glad you got born. We're glad you're here together.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, you're wonderful. Happy birthday to you. God is blessing you now. God is blessing you now. God is blessing you. You're wonderful. God is blessing you now.
That was fun. I love Birthday Sunday. Really and truly, I think that it's easy to forget to celebrate our birthdays as we get older, and especially for people who are single and older. So really, happy, happy, happy birthday, right? Okay. Next, what do I have next? Oh, I guess we could let the kids go. Do we have teachers?
Yes.
Yeah. We do? I have 2 teachers? All right, let's sing these kids. Everybody stand up. Let's sing a kid song.
So let the sun shine in, face it with a grin. Smilers never lose and frowners never win. So let the sun shine in, face it with a grin. Open up your heart and let the sun shine in. Let the sun shine in.
Good job.
Okay, did you guys all notice that our friend Karen and her children are back today? I know, I'm really happy to have her here today from the UK, from Wales. Close to Wales. She's over there somewhere, but she's right here right now. So make sure to greet her today after service. Today, I want to do a special ceremony. This is an honoring of our 4 board members that we voted in April, May, something like that. As I prepare to be gone for 5 Sundays, I don't want to put this off any longer. For some reason, we let it slip. Have we been busy doing stuff? I don't know. So I'm going to use this model here. In every thriving ministry, leadership is a sacred calling, an invitation to listen deeply, to act courageously, and to serve with love. Please come forward as I speak your names. Rodney Jones, Greg Saltis, Susan McClure, and Jay Showalter. Yeah, you can go ahead and applaud. Thank you. In an integral ministry, leadership is about stepping fully into the spiritual cooperative we are creating together, all of us, where each person participates in fulfilling the purpose of the mission in our lives individually and as a community. The integral membership system is something that we've really been talking a lot about in the last year and a half. It teaches that spiritual development and the leadership unfold in phases, much like the labyrinth. The entry phase is about belonging, deepening a spiritual practice and meaningful involvement. The return phase of the labyrinth is about giving back, becoming an owner and partner in the ministry's purpose. Our board leaders embody this second phase. They return to center again and again, not for personal authority, but for spiritual responsibility. They serve as stewards of our mission, guardians of our values, and partners in the unfolding vision of Unity of Olympia. Leadership here is grounded in accountability, spiritual maturity, and ethical commitment. Rodney, Greg, Susan, Jay. You've demonstrated a willingness to serve, to listen, and to lead on the way in the labyrinth, not out. Thank you for that lesson. To lead with clarity and compassion. Today we invite you to affirm your commitment. Please respond to the following questions with "we do." Do you commit to serve Unity of Olympia with integrity, transparency, and spiritual maturity, recognizing that leadership is a sacred trust?
We do.
Do you commit to look to the indwelling presence of the divine for inspiration, to guide, govern, and prosper you in your leadership?
We do.
Do you commit to act in alignment with the mission, values, and purpose of Unity of Olympia, supporting this ministry as a spiritual cooperative?
We do.
And do you commit to embody love, wisdom, and compassion in all decisions, conversations, and actions as leaders of this ministry?
We do.
That's a big one right there, right? Would you all make that commitment too?
Yes.
To embody love, wisdom, and compassion in all decisions, conversations, and actions as members of this community? We do. Good job. Then let it be known by all that each of you, Rodney, Greg, Susan, and Jay, are the duly installed leaders of Unity of Olympia Board of Trustees. Please join me in blessing these gorgeous people. You can stand up. The blessing is we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ as you. Together, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ as you. All right, you may be seated.
Microphone, Jay.
Giving is one of the ways we practice being channels of divine love in spiritual community. As expressions of divine, we recognize that the resources entrusted to us can be used to support healing, transformation, connection, and service. Our gifts become part of something larger than ourselves, helping our vision and our shared purpose find expression in the world. We invite our guests today to receive today's service as our gift. As always, you can make conscious contributions on our website or via Venmo, or you can put it in the mail, or you can give it here. In whatever way you choose to support this community, take your gifts into your hands, hearts, and minds, and let us bless them with divine love. Together, love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Unity of Olympia is a prosperous community. We enthusiastically and continually generate more than enough ideas, energy, and money to meet all our needs and desires. And now for the announcements. At Unity of Olympia, we encourage one another to attend small groups to grow our spiritual lives while also meeting our need for belonging. These are all drop-in groups, so if you're new to Unity of Olympia, this is a great way to see what we're about. Today, there's going to be choir rehearsal after the service. There's going to be a new information meeting today between 11:30 and 12:30, and a new program. Jean Garwood is putting on 12 Powers of Yoga for the next 3 Wednesday evening. The Spiritual Explorers Women's Book Group is on Thursday, and Saturday, the Unity Souls Hiking Group will be going for a walk. Make sure you register online or sign up downstairs if you're going to attend any of these events. That way we'll find out where you're going. Every Sunday, you're welcome to participate in our World Peace Vigil. We hold a sacred space for peace with Linda Ehrig in the library between 9:15 and 9:45. Now let's prepare for meditation with music.
If we could get the lights turned down a little bit. Thank you, Kathy. We invite you to sing with us.
You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. You are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are and all we do is a blessing to the world. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am and all I do is a blessing to the world, is a blessing to the world. We're a blessing to the world.
And so let us move into a time of meditation. I invite you to, wiggle in your seat if you need to get comfortable. Close the eyes if that's easy for you, and if not, find a focal point upon which your eyes can rest. And let's bring the attention to the body for a moment. Just doing a scan, perhaps from head to torso, to legs and feet. If there's any part of the body that is holding tension or even experiencing pain, let's breathe into it and let the breath relax it, perhaps even blessing it, bringing a sense of gratitude to the body for all it does, for all it's done. As we breathe, we recognize that this breath is a symbol of the divine and has been for longer than time records. Oh my, listen to the sound of that bird singing with our music. Sometimes God just shows up. In the divine presence, I am guided. Allow these words to be your own. I am awake to the subtle signs of God, inviting me to rest mind and soul and move deeply into the heart. In the heart, I open fully to the divine presence as my intuition, my inner knowing. I recognize Spirit as the guidance within, and I'm open to the wisdom that arrives. In the divine presence, I am guided. I'm going to repeat that a few more times and invite you to repeat it within your own mind before we move into a period of silence. In the divine presence, I am guided. In the divine presence, I am guided. And in the divine presence, I am guided. In the divine presence, I am guided. I trust the quiet voice within, leading me toward my soul's fulfillment. I am grateful. I'm grateful to recognize the holy and the sacred in the ordinary moments of a day. I invite you into this sense of gratitude with me. That gratitude fills our heart. That the heart space, that physical heart space in our chest is just overflowing with gratitude for that presence of the divine that we can stamp on all that we see and do. And so it is. Amen.
Now, I had a good idea. Reverend Terry, if you would come to where we can see you a little bit more, we're going to do something special for you. Let's all stand up. I want you to sing just this first verse a couple of times, and we're going to bless Reverend Terry as she goes on her see her eyes, she had no idea. And we're going to bless her.
You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, is a blessing to the world.
Let's do it one more time.
You are the
Nice and
heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth. And all you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. You're a blessing to the world.
We're going to miss you. Thank you, everybody. That was beautiful. Look how powerful we are as a community. All right, we're going to lift your spirits a little bit. No need to cry here. All right, Terry Charles, are you going to entertain us?
What? I'm feeling a little shy. I don't know.
Yeah. We've never seen that bone in you. I used to be so unhappy. Life seemed so unkind. I went to see my Maharashi. He was a janitor at the time. He said, "You're thinking like a one-cell zygote, acting like a dinosaur. But you won't find no peace of mind till you learn that life can be more. You can resolve to evolve. Get on the spiritual path. You can resolve to evolve. Give your brain a metaphysical bath. You can resolve to evolve. Leave your mental baggage behind. It may sound strange, but the world won't change till you've rearranged your mind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ego sits in the driver's seat, got a death grip on the wheel. He's got his pedal to the metal. He does whatever he feels. But consciousness riding shotgun says, slow this vehicle down. It's time to check, time to select in which direction we are bound. That's right. You can
Resolve to evolve. Get on the spiritual path. You can resolve to evolve. Give your brain a metaphysical bath. You can resolve to evolve. Leave your mental baggage behind. It may sound strange, but the world won't change till you rearrange your mind. You can't fly if your your mind keeps dragging you down. You won't grow if you don't know why you keep spinning around and around. And around, and around, and around, and around, and around, and around.
Oh, I'm loving that. You can resolve
To evolve, get on the spiritual path. You can resolve to evolve. Give your brain a metaphysical bath. You can resolve to evolve. Leave your mental baggage behind. It may sound strange, but the world won't change till you've rearranged your mind.
I said
It may sound strange, but the world won't change till you've rearranged your mind.
You didn't know we had a professional dancer in the house, did you?
Thank you, ladies. Giggle, giggle. So I was with some friends yesterday, and there was a little girl who wanted to know something. She wanted to know if Satan is real. And And I'm like, and so there was more explanation coming. Apparently, the children's movies that are being made right now frequently have a Satan figure in them. Did you all know that? A lot of us are old, so we don't know that. But those of you who have children in your life, you haven't seen them. Okay, so now I got to know what kind of movies is that mom letting her kid watch? Because anyway. So I said, well, no, actually, it's like it's a symbol, right? It's a symbol, kind of like the fairy godmother that comes to Cinderella. There's not really a fairy godmother that pops in and out of existence. She's a symbol. And the carriage, the pumpkin that turns into a coach, it's a symbol of something. And mostly, people have this idea of Satan so that they don't have to take responsibility for stuff. That's not what I said, but close. Today's lesson is about spiritual understanding. So that little girl asking me about that yesterday was perfect, right? Because spiritual understanding is our approach to everything religious in Unity. It's also known as metaphysics. Historically, we follow a great line of teachers, Plato, Jesus, Charles Fillmore, there's a whole bunch of others in there, that all used metaphor, and the study of metaphor would be called metaphysics. Today, metaphysics has fallen into there's a sense of disrespect. People really just don't care about metaphysics that much anymore. But really, truly understanding what metaphor and symbols are is the study of metaphysics. So I'm not going to give it up. Except that the older I get, the more convinced I get that truly to understand spiritually is not necessarily taking the, by the way, that's fun. It's not necessarily taking words and dissecting them and see what they represent, which is what I teach as metaphysics in a metaphysics class. It is taking words and turning into your heart space, your place of the divine, that Christ within, the Buddha nature, and seeking the wisdom from within about what does this symbolize, what does this mean to me, and how can I become more of who I've come here to be with this understanding. So it's through spiritual understanding that we can claim that every one of us, every single human being, yes, even them, has unlimited potential. Not because of how we think or what our intellect provides us, but because of the infinite presence of God expressing as us. We are not limited by our past, our education, our circumstances, or our doubts. We are shaped by the divine life that lives in and through and as us. That life is infinite. That's the whole message, but I have a couple of other things I'm going to say. So spiritual understanding is about knowing through the heart. And I want to talk about heart math as a science that supports our understanding of what our heart has to tell us. I'm going to give an example of Scripture through the lens of metaphysics. And I want to share why any of this matters today. So heart math. Heart math has been teaching something that Unity has been teaching for longer, except for they studied it and now they have science to support what we have been teaching. When we talk about the intelligence of the heart, we're not just talking about metaphor. We are actually talking about the heart as a guidance system. Here's what the research from HeartMath, this institution down in California that's been studying, this is what they show us. The heart sends more information to the brain than the brain sends to the heart. The heart's electromagnetic field is the strongest in the body. It can be measured, last I heard was 10 feet. The first time I heard about it 18 years ago, it was 6 feet. Apparently their instruments are getting better. When we shift into heart coherence, that's a state of calm and compassion and openness. Our intuition becomes clearer and our decisions become wiser. So, in other words, when we trust the heart, we're not being sentimental, we're not being emotional, we are engaging a wisdom within the body. HeartMath says the heart is the first responder to truth and to untruth. Unity says the heart is the home of the Christ within, a place where divine knowing meets us in our human experience of life. So spiritual understanding begins when we pause, breathe, and listen to the heart. In HeartMath, there's a specific practice that is about giving our attention to the breath, imagining the breath flowing in and out of the heart space. I know it doesn't physically go into the heart space directly. It goes a long way through the lungs, through the blood, into the heart space, but just use your power of imagination. And you just feel it going in and out of the heart space. And then you bring to mind appreciation. And when you're able to do that, and sometimes it takes a practice. Sometimes if you're, my mouth is just wanting to say all kinds of words that are not appropriate on a platform today. Well, it must be short timers. So when you're challenged emotionally, it can be challenging to get into that space of appreciation. But the breath helps, because what it does is it helps to balance the two systems called sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems that speed up and slow down the heart rate. They both live within us. They both react to our thoughts. And so when you breathe with the same length of time on the inhale as you do on the exhale, that helps to balance the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous systems. And then you can bring to mind a sense of appreciation. You focus on that heart space, and suddenly your mind not only has a greater sense of appreciation, but is opened up to new thoughts, new ideas. Okay, I'm going to stop with that. Spiritual understanding happens through this particular scientifically proven practice of HeartMath. Got it? Okay, you can look it up online. It's pretty amazing stuff. In Unity, we have long taught that the Bible is a teaching tool. Some of the stuff in there is actually historic. It actually happened. I was surprised to learn that at seminary, because I grew up doing metaphysics. What does this mean? What does this story mean in my life? What do these symbols mean to me? And that's what spiritual understanding is, right? The bigger picture about what the Bible is it's a story of the consciousness of humanity and our evolving consciousness. You start out at, I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but if you start out in the beginning, people are pretty much like, I'm first, I'm first. No, I'm first. No, oh my God, I'm naked. Get some clothes on. Oh my God, they're having sex, stop it. Oh my God, they're thinking for themselves. What the hell's going on, right? So, and then we move into this place where we get to this first century Jewish man who says, maybe it's nicer to just love. Maybe it's a better choice to be uplifting. Maybe even our politics, yes, maybe even our politics, Jesus would have said, although that's not recorded, could be kind and generous to all people. Wow. So that's quite an evolution, right? From the beginning to there. There's all kinds of stories in between. But the book itself is about the story of awakening consciousness, expanding and remembering over and over and over our divine source, God, presence, in all the different ways that it shows up throughout these different levels of consciousness that we carry. So we read the Bible allegorically, and when we do that, then we can let go of whether something really happened or not, although it is interesting to find out what did really happen. But we ask instead, what does this story reveal about my spiritual nature? What does it tell me about me at my core? What does this character represent in my own consciousness? How am I like this person? What is the heart trying to teach me through this symbol? So this approach allows us to rest in the heart, right? To turn within. One of the most beautiful metaphors for spiritual understanding is found in 1 Samuel. Now that's in the Hebrew scriptures. This is the story of young Samuel who's been given to the temple to be raised because of his parents. His parents made a promise that they would give this baby away if they got to have a baby. That's some weird stuff. But, so he's being raised in the temple, and his teacher is Eli. And he wakes up in the middle of the night, and he hears his name called, and he goes running down the hall to Eli's room, and Eli says, go back to bed. And it happens again, and he goes running down to Eli's room, and it happens 3 times. And on the 3rd time, finally, Eli says, oh, I know what it is. It's God. So just the next time you wake up, if you wake up again, just say this: speak, Lord, for your servant is listening. This story isn't about, the story is not about that at all, right? The story is about us. When do we sometimes look to an external thing to determine what it is that we're supposed to be doing? The Eli, right? When do we turn without? We have this nudge, this thing going on inside of us that says, I'm supposed to be doing something different. I'm supposed to be responding to something, and I'm sure it's you. Anybody ever have that? I'm sure it's them. And then there's a wisdom voice that says, no, actually, listen within. Listen within. And when we listen within, what we find, what Eli found, or what Samuel found, was the voice of God. Truth, an awareness of who He is. And if we do it over and over and over again, then we become more and more of who and what the divine is calling us to be. So once Samuel recognizes the voice, he listens. Once he listens, he acts And once he takes action, follows direction, he is changed. And that is the same thing that happens for us. We hear something in the heart, we trust it enough to follow it, and we allow it to change us. Spiritual understanding provides a path for transformation. Now, I know that a lot of you came to Unity and you thought, oh, this is what I believe. I never have to change again. But really, that's not what Unity teaches. Unity teaches transformation. Unity teaches that by turning to this wisdom within, whether you call it God, Source, Father, Mother, whatever you call it, that by turning to this source within us, by listening, by seeking to understand what it is that is our highest calling, that we take action and we are willing to be changed. I've been working on this idea that there's this sort of a 12-step equivalent to AA and all of the A's that are out there that are for normal people. Normal. And the first step is, are you willing to be changed at depth through personal development and spiritual experience? And I do believe that that is the very first step, is are you willing to be changed? That's what spiritual understanding does. If we actually turn within. You know, the truth is that we're changing all the time. The question is, will we pay attention to how we're changing, or will we ignore it and act like we're not? Because I think that's what happens to most of us, is that we go to school when we're children and we know that we're supposed to be learning things. Some of us actually do our homework and some of us do not. And some of us do homework for a while and then, right? And we purposely try to learn things. And then we get to this place, and our culture reinforces this idea that once you're 25, your brain is done developing and you're done growing. You're all grown up now. You don't need to make any more changes. But then stuff happens. And the question is, can we interpret that stuff through a spiritual lens? Can we turn within and seek from our deepest core of who and what we are, the wisdom that tells us how to be with this now, how to understand it now, how we might choose some action now and even be willing to be changed. Being willing to be changed for good is one of the most powerful spiritual choices we can make. It means letting the heart teach us. It means letting intuition guide us. Letting the divine presence expand us. And letting spiritual understanding reshape how we see ourselves and our world. Or it means, like Samuel with his language, saying, speak, Lord, for your servant is listening. In Unity speak, we say, Spirit within, I'm willing. Spiritual understanding is not a destination. It is a way of living. It is the practice of listening deeply, trusting boldly, and allowing ourselves to be changed by infinite presence that lives in us and as us. The heart knows, the heart remembers, and the heart guides. And when we follow it, we awaken to the unlimited potential of our own divine nature. In closing, I want to share this beautiful poem from Hafiz, the 14th century Persian poet. It used to be that when I would wake in the morning, I could, with confidence, say, what am I going to do? That was before the seed cracked open. Now, Hafiz is certain there are two of us housed in this body, doing the shopping together in the market and tickling each other while fixing the evening's food. Now, when I awake, all the internal instruments play the same music. God, what love mischief can we do for the world today? Friends, may we each be spiritually guided such that this seed cracks open within us. May we be people who listen. May we be people who trust. And may we be people who are willing to be changed for good. And so it is.
Oh, that was beautiful. Now this next song, we'd like to dedicate to a mysterious person who has traveled quite a ways to be here with us. You'll notice the picture up there. Oh, wait, turn it back. There we go. It's not Reverend Terry, so that was your last clue. Let's stand up. I can show the world just who I am, who I am, who I am. I can show the world just who I am and feel safe and feel free. And feel safe and feel free. Feel safe and feel free. And feel safe and feel free. Feel safe and feel free. You can show the world just who you are, who you are, who you are. You can show the world just who you are and feel safe and feel free. And feel safe and feel free. Feel safe and feel free. And feel safe and feel free. Feel safe and feel free. Sing it out. We can show the world just who we are, who we are, who we are. We can show the world just who we are and feel safe and feel free. And feel safe and feel free. Feel safe and feel free. And feel safe and feel free. Feel safe and feel free. And feel safe and feel free. Feel safe and feel free. And feel safe and feel free. Feel safe and feel free. That's for you, Karen Reddick. We're so glad you're here today.
Friends, it's good to be. Friends, it's good to be with you. Guests, join us in the social hall for some coffee after the service. If you're new with us today, I want you to know this. Unity is a place where we explore God, who is bigger, nearer, and more life-giving than many of us were taught. We like to describe the spiritual path as similar to a labyrinth, a journey inward to the center of your being. We invite you to join us on the path towards discovery of the truth of who we are. Here we go. If you're new here, we hope that you picked up a welcome packet. There's an envelope with some information about Unity of Olympia and the Unity movement in general. And on the top of the welcome packet, there's a little flower. And if you put it on your lapel, it indicates to us that you want us to talk to you after the service. And if not, don't do it. Just slink out the back. You're welcome to do that too, but we would like to get to know you at some point. Also included in the packet is a brief questionnaire which has a survey of what you thought about our service today, and we enjoy your feedback. And if you want to leave your contact information, we'll be able to contact you. We'll reach out to you after the service. If you've heard anything here today that might help you live in a life of freedom and joy, share it with somebody this week, please.
Good job. Good job, everybody. Hey, so I will be gone, but you know, when I come back, we're going to have a picnic, and I expect to see lots of really great food. That'll be August 23rd. Next week, Carol Brown Jones will be here. So I want to invite you all to make sure to come and support her as she's support her because I like her. I guess she's pretty dang great, and she has some new material that she will be sharing next Sunday. Today, the community at TBH, Temple Beth Hatfield, will need the sanctuary and social hall for a 1 o'clock memorial. So we have agreed to be absolutely complete and packed up by 12:30 today. And I'm actually going to see if I can use the membership information meeting, create that in a quicker, present that in a more quick fashion too. Speaking of which, that's your reminder. If you're interested in being a member at Unity of Olympia and finding out more about what that means, come on to the meeting, room 205 at 11:30. Again, choir immediately afterwards. And I think that's it. I'm going to offer a prayer. For those of you online who joined us today and had any prayer requests, and I'll bet that some of you right here might have prayer requests you'd like to hold in your heart as well. So we recognize that Spirit, Source, lives and moves and has its being in all of humanity, and that Source is continually bringing forth health and wisdom and light and love. We pray that all people who are open to this presence be blessed with it now. We affirm that they are blessed with the presence of the divine in this moment. And we're so glad, so grateful for this healing light that moves in and through each one of them. Thank you, God. Amen. You want to do the prayer for protection with me? Let's do that together. Together, the light of God surrounds us. We are the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. We are the love of God. The power of God protects us. We are the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. We are the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Thank you for joining us online. You guys want to make a circle and do the, what's it called? The peace song. Peace song. It escaped.